Go ahead and tell us your name, how old you are, and then kind of go from there.
Okay, my name is Crawley Anthony, and I work for Family Promise. I'm the van driver.
How old are you, Crawley?
I'm 70 years old.
Okay.
I'll be 71 October 20th of this month.
All right. And what is it that you do for Family Promise? So go ahead and describe your job. What a day-to-day looks like for you.
Well, I fall out of bed probably around 10 minutes to 6 every morning. Get to the church, pick up the van, or the day center, pick up the van, and go and pick up the residents from whatever church they're at, and bring them back to the day center before 7 o'clock, or before 7:30. I try to get them back. Sometimes I'm a little late because the weather doesn't want to cooperate, but you know Michigan's weather. But basically, it's between 7 and 7:30, get them back into the day center.
Okay. And then what happens like during the middle of the day? So do you ever run any errands? Or?
Well, I do a lot of errands, picking up furniture for the residents, taking furniture to the homes when they prepare to graduate. Take them take the furniture to the homes and place it in their homes and set it up in their apartments or bedrooms. The bedroom furniture, I set it up. But the most important thing I do is when I take a child and set his bedroom up from Family Promise into his own home, and the child says, "Is that my bed?" "Yes, that's your bed." And they automatically dive into the bed like, "Yes." That's the most rewarding thing for me as far as being associated with Family Promise. Adults, they appreciate it, but the kids give you a genuine, "I appreciate what you did."
An unfiltered appreciation.
Exactly, no doubt about it. And they're honest about that.
So, what is Family Promise to you?
Well, it's an organization that has people that really care about other people. And Family Promise in itself is something that a lot of people are not aware of. But what we do, we try to get people that need a help, and they fallen. They need a helping hand to get back on their feet, to find a residence, to reestablish their residency. They lose their home, they lose everything they've got. They have nothing to go, nothing in hand. They have no place to go, and we bring them in and we give them hope, encouragement, and help them help themselves.
Awesome. So, switching gears a little bit, you've been in the program. Do you want to, we talked about it on our way over, but not on camera. Do you want to kind of tell the same story you told us?
Yeah, it's no problem. I'm not ashamed of it. Most people will say, "I won't tell anybody," but everybody has something that they might be ashamed of. I was ashamed of it in the beginning, but after I got in the program and saw what was going on, everything happens for a reason. I was trying to I say it like this. I was trying to buy a home without going through the conventional way of doing it. And when they tell you something's too good to be true, that's so true. It is too good to be true. I put all my finances that I had put it into this home thinking it was legit. I was going to buy this home for my family. And in essence, it came out to be, I got duped. Put all my finances that I had saved up, put into this guy's hand thinking I was buying a home for my family, and I got screwed, literally. So that put me in a position where I couldn't pay rent for the house I was in at the time. So I had to move out of there and didn't have any place to go with no monies at that time. So we slept in our car. Me, my wife, and my son, we slept in a car, from the car to the hotel, from the hotel back to a car for probably a month and a half. And my wife said she couldn't take it anymore, so I started making calls to see if I could find some place to go. And so I called Family Promise, and they told me they couldn't take me because my son was too old. They couldn't take all of us. They could take me and my wife, but not my son. And I said immediately, if you can't take my son, you don't get me either. So I hung up on her. So she called me back, and she told me about an hour later, her director said that we could take Devontae, my son, and they did. And that put us in the position where we are now. And we stayed there for about a month till I got my finances together. And here we are today. But I didn't realize that it was a blessing in disguise when I got into family problems, because once I got there and we graduated, I saw that there was the need. With the director asked me would I be willing to drive for family promise for a fee. I said sure. I wasn't working. I was retired. I started driving for family promise, and that was 5 years ago. And here we are today. But I'll say this: everything happened for a reason, and this is one of the best decisions I could have ever made, was to take this position to drive for family promise. I don't only do just driving, I do maintenance in the building. If something needs to be repaired, I repair it. Some of the residents has cars, they come in and need to have work done to them. I do that too. Some people say I'm a jack of all trades. I enjoy working on cars, raggedy houses, whatever got to be done, I try to get it done.
Yeah.
So basically, that's my job. Whatever needs to be done.
So do you remember, I know it's been a long time since, but do you remember your very first day in the program?
Yeah, kind of somewhat embarrassed and nervous. God, well, we got some place to sleep, but I don't know about these people. And as I met different ones and people showed me that they really cared and they wanted to help, that made me feel that much more relaxed. This is why I enjoy being with Family Promise. You would not imagine, you couldn't imagine how nice people can be if you just get in positions where you need a helping hand. And sometimes you feel, well, I know they look at me like I'm a lower class because I'm homeless, but it's just the opposite. They kind of encourage you, say, hey, we're here, whatever you need, we got you.
Yeah.
And that was surprising. And as time progressed, I got comfortable. And once I got the job, once I graduated, I got the job with them, it was just like going home.
Yeah. For you, what is so you've been doing this for a while now.
Yeah.
What is your favorite memory?
A young little fellow, I put his bed up in his apartment. And he asked, Mr. Crawley, I said, what is it, man? Is this my bed? I said, yeah. He ran back to the door, jumped in his bed, and yes! And thank you, Mr. Crawley. It wasn't all my doing. I put his bed together, but it was a joint effort between Family Promise and myself to get them hooked up. And that really made me feel like the job was well worth the headache.
Yeah.
We have more of a family hookup in our Family Promise. When you say Family Promise, that's just what it is. Everybody tries to get close to the people so we can let them know, and we're here to help you. A lot of young people come in, I don't want them knowing my business, but the key is we can't help you unless we know your business. Your way of doing it didn't work, so give us a shot at it. And that's the key right there. Let them know that we're here to help you and not down you, not talk about you, not degrade you. We're here to help you for whatever you need.
Awesome, yeah. So part of that is educating families on how to be stable, right?
Yes.
So what kinds of things did you learn when you were in the program that have helped you since?
Well, a lot of people make the mistake of mismanaging their finances, and I did the same thing, but not in a way where, well, it was a mismanagement. I trusted someone without getting some details about the situation. I mismanaged my finances without getting a good understanding of what was going on. But basically, you have to get some information before you make some decisions.
Is there anything else you want to share? We'll kind of go from there. You've probably had more experience than most of the volunteers we've talked to.
Well,
you've been in
it's
the program for 5 years now. So.
It's you run across all type of reasons why you're in Family Promise. Some people make bad decisions. Some people get in relationships that don't work out. So it's hard to distinguish what would get you in a position. But always remember that there's a way out if you give people a chance to help you. And a lot of people don't want to be helped because they're embarrassed because of the situation they're in. But when they come in, most people withdraw first and foremost, you cannot be withdrawn and get help. You have to give people a chance to help you, and most people don't want to tell their personal business. I understand that, but the issue is you can't get help unless you let someone in to help you.
Yeah.
And your way didn't work. If it was working, you wouldn't be in the situation you are.
Okay.
Just give us a chance to help. That's all.
Yeah.
And people in Flint don't know about our program, and that's one of the big downfalls that I have, because we haven't been publicized and people don't know us. And the few people that have been here, they seem to be embarrassed to say that they were homeless at one time.
Yeah.
Well, that's just the opposite. You should always let someone know, because there is help out here, and if we don't know, we can't help.
So what would you say to somebody who has like that stigma in their mind about homelessness?
Well, think about it. What would you do if you was in that situation? See, people don't put themselves in the person's position because they never been there. But temporarily put yourself in that position and then make your comment after you think about it. If that was me, what would I do? You know, take your shoe off and put that person's shoe on, and then see how you act, how you feel about that person. Everybody has hard times. It might be for a minute, might be for a little longer, but you have to remember, and nothing's promised. Tomorrow, the bottom could drop out of everything. Going back to the depression. People jumping out of buildings because they lost everything they had. And these people are in a position where they don't have anything, but they're still trying.
Yeah.
You can't put a person down today and then shake their hand tomorrow. Or, can I get $1? I give away $1 in a minute because $1 won't make or break me. If that'll give that person a little something in his stomach to eat, I'm good. But remember, tomorrow you could be in that person's position.
Yeah.
And would you want someone to give you something to eat?
What would you say the biggest needs for Family Promise are right now?
Volunteers. We need more volunteers. Everybody has every church has to have a certain amount of volunteers to make this thing click. Without volunteers, we're pretty much hit. Money is a crucial element, but we need volunteers to make this thing grow, to get bigger, and let people know where we are and what we provide. As much as we need help more and more and more, because the job is humongous. The reward is bigger than that, because when you see a child get in his own home and get his own bed, that just blows my heart right up. And you can have the same results if you get hooked up with Family Promise, because we are one of the best things going for families that need some help. I guess that's about all I can say about that.